Welcome to this narrated presentation on understanding community cultural wealth, our framework for transformative teaching and learning. In this presentation, we will explore the concept of community cultural wealth and discuss how it can contribute to a more inclusive and equitable classroom. What is community cultural wealth? Developed by Dr. Tara J. Yoso in her 2005 article from the Race, Ethnicity, and Education peer-reviewed journal titled, Whose Culture Has Capital? A Critical Race Theory Discussion of Community Cultural Wealth, pages 69 to 91. Here, Dr. Yoso writes that the community cultural wealth model highlights 6 forms of cultural capital that uplift the strengths and experiences of marginalized communities. She argues that shifting from traditional deficit-based views to asset-based approaches, highlighting the unique strengths, skills, and knowledge that students of marginalized communities bring into the classroom challenges dominant societal norms and promotes greater engagement and inclusivity in the classroom. Dr. Yoso identified 6 forms of cultural capital in her framework. These include aspirational capital, linguistic capital, familial capital, social capital, navigational capital, and resistance capital. By understanding these types of capital, educators will be able to value and amplify the community cultural wealth students bring to their classroom. Aspirational capital refers to students' ability to maintain hopes and dreams despite facing systemic barriers. For example, a student might persist in pursuing higher education despite external challenges. Educators can uplift aspirational capital by encouraging goal setting and supporting all students' aspirations. Linguistic capital emphasizes the communication skills students develop through their various experiences. For instance, students who translate for their families gain linguistic and cultural skills. Teachers can highlight these strengths by incorporating oral histories, storytelling, and valuing multilingualism in the classroom. Familial capital refers to the resources students draw from their family and community networks. For example, students may develop leadership skills by supporting younger siblings. In the classroom, this could involve integrating students' family histories into projects and building strong school-family partnerships. Social capital describes the networks of peers and other social contexts that students access. An example could be a peer study group where students collaborate to support each other. Educators can encourage peer-to-peer learning and connect students to local community resources. Navigational capital highlights students' ability to navigate institutions not designed with their identities in mind. For instance, a student might take the initiative to join a college access program. Teachers can support navigational capital by providing students with tools for navigating complex systems like financial aid and teaching students to advocate for themselves in unfamiliar environments. Resistance capital represents the knowledge and skills students develop through their community's struggles for justice and collective freedom. Examples include students advocating for curricular changes or policy changes at their school. Incorporating acts of resistance into the curriculum is one way to help students see their identities as sources of strength and change. Thank you for engaging with this presentation on understanding community cultural wealth. We encourage you to think about how the different forms of community cultural wealth can enhance your classroom environment and instructional practices. This video was developed by the Oregon Department of Education to support Oregon's social sciences instructional framework.